let me hear ya.
Yo, you already know what it is, and we're back. Nothing Beats Experience. We're on location at Halton Theater, and tonight we are here with the one, the only, the legendary DJ Paul of 3-6 Mafia. How you doing, man?
What up? Good, brother. How you chilling?
Man,
What's happening?
Such an honor to have you here, man. You know, one thing that I wanted to ask, you know, obviously you've been in the industry for a very long time. How does it feel being able to have such longevity, still be here after so many years, still being able to hit the road? You're on the road right now. You're on tour doing a Night with DJ Paul tour, which is actually going to hit your city. If it hasn't hit your city yet, it's going to hit your city. So get your tickets down. But how does it feel being able to have such long-term sustained success?
Man, it feels good, man. You know, just how loyal fans, you know, the Mafia fans, loyal fans, and it's just it's like every year they like reinventing even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good feeling.
You know, I always wanted to know, because I think early on, especially because you've been in the industry 30 plus years at this point, you kind of go to the beginning and you think about early on, whenever 3-6 Mafia was formed. I don't know how much of a goal it was for you guys to really go, hey, you know what? We're going to go down as one of the most legendary groups of all time. And there was a period of time where I would say that some of your counterparts maybe had a little bit more mainstream success early on, but as the years have gone by, it's like 3-6 Mafia is the gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your production has inspired a whole new generation of artists. You have artists like Drake that's featuring some of the artists that come out of the Hypnotized Minds camp. Like how does it, like, I guess in that sense, like, was it a goal early on to be like, yo, we're gonna go down as one of the most iconic groups, and like to be able to have that much impact now in today's music from what y'all did in the 90s and the 2000s?
Yeah. No, we didn't plan for it. Like you can't plan nothing like this. You know, we just knew that we had good music and we just wanted to get it out to the people. You know what I'm saying? And it just ended up you know, doing better than we thought it would do. Yeah,
you talk about the loyal fans. You know, there's a lot of fans that I know personally that I've seen from working with you guys, from booking you guys, that tattoo Hypnotized Minds on their body, that tattoo the 3-6 Mafia logo on their body. And here shortly, you're actually going to be tattooing some fans. Yo, how did that come about? Like, in a sense, marketing for the fans, you know?
Yeah, it was, I would say I love tattoos. I never thought about getting into it, but I just had a guy tattoo me like in 2010. And he was like, man, I want you to tattoo me. And we was at my house. And I was like, what? And I was like, all right. So then next thing I know, like, I just had like a bunch of my friends ask me to tattoo them. But I don't know how to do nothing but like, one tattoo or something. So they would ask me to tattoo them, and then it just kind of went from there. So we was in Florida on the tour, and tattoo artist that tattooed my back last week, he asked me to tattoo him. And then one of my friends that lived down there asked me to tattoo him too. And I was like, okay. And then my homie Charlie Peters doing road management for the tour. He was like, man, that would be a good idea if you did that. People would love for you to pay you to do that for them.
That's true.
I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
There you go, man. Now we're going to have a tattoo tour soon.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we look, you know, one thing that I wanted to talk about was obviously, you know, we talked about 3-6 Mafia's influence, the fact that you guys as a collective have been able to, you know, obviously inspire such, you know, this new generation of artists. Going back to the verses, you saw this wave of like you guys getting your flowers, right? Rumblings have been, you know, I've been hearing around the way that you guys might be working on a new project. Any truth to that you guys might have something in the future as a collective, you know, as far as 3-6 Mafia?
I don't know, man. You know, we talk about it here and there, but I don't know. Who knows? You know, maybe.
Whatever happened to the project with you and Crazy Bone?
Still working on it. We got 4 songs there. We got to do, when I get back from the tour, we got to do, you know, get back at it. That's hard, though.
So what are some of the upcoming projects? I know you and Young Buck had something together.
Yeah, we're still working on that. So we're going to go back and redo that. We'll add more to it. So the next project is like, I'm dropping a bunch of singles. I'm going to try to drop one like every 3 weeks. And roll it all into an album, sometime at some point this year, next year rather. And then the Crazy Bone, and then the Buck, and then my nephew C the Six, their album is ready. Is ready to go, and that's really about it. There's some other ones that I'm in talks with people. There's a lot of people want to do collab albums with me, but I just gotta get the time to do them.
Absolutely. Here's the $1 million question. I want to know what's in the water over there in Memphis, man. You guys have just like the superpower of just reproducing top tier talent. Obviously Six Mafia, you have Young Dolph, you have Moneybagg Yo, just a number of artists that have come out of Memphis. Like what is it about Memphis that's able to produce artists of that tier and of that magnitude?
Memphis been like that, it's always had big musicians, Elvis Presley, B.B. King, Isaac Hayes, we could go for days with rock and roll, and blues, Justin Timberlake, we could go for days. I don't know what it is, man. I think it's it rains a lot, and I guess that little depression with that kind of helps you write songs, I guess.
Shifting gears real quick, Tennessee Titans, obviously you guys have a deal that you guys landed with the Tennessee Titans. We Run It, which is the gift that keeps on giving, is the theme song for this season. Oh, Who Run It, my bad, I'm sorry.
You good.
You know what I'm saying? That record is the theme song for the season. I saw the Grizzlies just released these special edition jerseys that obviously are 3-6 Mafia. Like, yo, like when you see that, because that's a whole nother level of influence now. Like what did you ever think that you'd be at a football stadium, everybody jamming the song, and that's the theme song? They're building a whole entire campaign around the music that you guys created?
No, I didn't think that would happen. That was super dope, though, man. It's super dope, you know what I'm saying? And especially, because it's a team where we from. Obviously, that only makes sense. And yeah, man, it was a hell of a deal, man. Super. I think they said we was the only rap group to have a deal like that.
Last question I'm going to ask. I know that you got a lot of places you got to go. You're a busy man, and obviously, I'm hella appreciative for you to be here right now. When you started, at the beginning of your career, rewind, who were some of the people that inspired you to get into the music industry, that made you go, you know what, this is absolutely 1,000%, without a doubt, what I want to do?
Man, I remember listening to MC Shadi. MC Shadi at the time, he probably was like 20 years old or something. And I was like, I don't know how old he was, to be honest with you, but I was like 12. And I was like, and he sounded like he was 12 because he got a real high-pitched voice. And he was like, I'm Mr. Shadi, and I gotta be tall. He sounded like a little kid. And I was like, man, I was hearing it on the radio, and I love the song. The song was so dope. He actually a friend of mine now. But I was like, man, if this little kid can do it, man, I can do it. Really, he was a grown man.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things that first made me start wanting to do it. And, all the other legends, like, obviously NWA and Public Enemy, Luke Skywalker, the Ghetto Boys, you know what I'm saying? Those are like the main people I was listening to. Too Short.
Oh, Too Short, yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing. Now you guys are that for a whole group of people that you've inspired. And I don't know if you know this. I'm born and raised Fort Worth, Texas, Mexican-American. But Mexicans love DJ Paul. They love 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
They love Hypnotized Minds. I would go as far as to say that that's a core audience for you guys. So if you don't know that, I'm sure you do. Mexicans really, really love you guys. Everybody loves you guys, but.
No, Mexicans really do. Like, I just posted my Spotify 2022 wrap-up where it showed how many streams I got. And it showed the top countries, and it was United States, then it was Mexico. Mexico was number 2.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I tell everybody that. Like, people think that 3-6 Mafia biggest audience is black people. They think that because we black. Obviously, we got a huge black following, but our Mexican following is actually bigger than our black following, believe it or not.
Oh, absolutely, man. Here, where we're from, Northside Fort Worth, where I grew up at, that's everybody. 3-6 Mafia. That was law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was religion, right? So, man, it's an honor to have you here. I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad to have you here, man. This is the legendary DJ Paul, 3-6 Mafia.
Yep.
Y'all make sure to catch him on tour. A Night with DJ Paul. They still have several dates left. Purchase your tickets now. He will also be going on tour at the beginning of 2023 and the rest of the year. And who knows, we may or may not get another 3-6 Mafia project, but if not, you're going to be busy at work with a lot of collaboration albums as well as his own. Again, DJ Paul, 3-6 Mafia, an honor, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Mafia.